Hi, I'm Michael Nadlin from Market Lead, and today's video, as you can see, is about something that I've been thinking a lot about recently, and it's the 3 simple reasons why lead generation tends to get better results than e-commerce. Now, I run a lot of campaigns for a lot of businesses, some lead generation, some e-commerce. The thing I've noticed amongst a lot of them are a few things for why B2B or B2C lead generation campaigns tend to go better and stronger than e-commerce. I'm just going to go over 3 things. Now, there are many more reasons why, and there are also really strong reasons why e-commerce is actually better than lead generation. But today's video is purely just about lead generation and why I think it gets better results than e-commerce. So starting off with, and these are just very simple things that you'd be able to see in your own accounts. Firstly, conversion rates. Now, with conversion rates on lead generation, a lot of times when you send really good traffic to a poor performing website, you can be getting a 1 to 3% conversion rate. And when you start to run it to a high performing landing page or you start optimizing the website, you can easily turn that into 10 to 25% within weeks, which is crazy because once you've really dialed in the message, dialed in the offer, got great traffic and a great landing page, things go well very fast. But what I've noticed with e-commerce is you can only achieve around a 1 to 4% conversion rate consistently. Now, obviously, these are very different industries, very different products compared to services or big enterprise products or services. But this is the big thing that I've noticed. The reason why is because conversion rates are significantly different. When you got a higher conversion rate, you get more leads and sales effortlessly. Now, the second one is perception and position. So with e-commerce, as you know, people are going to buy products. So the prospect's focus is already on the price. They are mentally anchored to the price before any value or any other benefits. So if they're looking on Google Shopping, for example, if you've got the same product or something similar, people always got to look for the cheaper product first or something with a coupon code. And there are a lot of other reasons why, but they're really price sensitive first. So they're actually anchored towards the price. Whilst with lead generation, you don't even need to talk about the price until the end of a call or a consultation or whenever you're chatting about that stage. So prospects do not expect a standardized price. They expect it to be customized. So by that, and even when I speak to prospects, I only give them a price after 2 or 3 calls. So there's no price sensitivity from the start. So you lead with expertise, the value, so the value of the product or the service, and what the difference is compared to competitors. A lot of the time with e-commerce, you're only comparing the price. Obviously, the product's quality can also come into play, but realistically, it always comes down to the price. And then the price becomes secondary for lead generation. So you can really lead with value and then the price can come second. If you've enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, share. And if you're ready to become a market leader and you're serious about increasing your sales, increasing your customers, and scaling your business with Google Ads, have a chat with someone at my team about your Google Ads account at marketlead.com.au. And then the last one is margins and revenue. So for a lot of businesses, margins and revenue are extremely important. So for an e-commerce, margins can be lean and margin volatility based on return on ad spend. So if the return on ad spend is great, you've got a lot of margin, but if you've got low margins and then you get a low return on ad spend, it is really sensitive. And most of the clients I've worked with or seen or audited really operate from a 3x to a 12x return on ad spend. And that's just quite standard. Anything higher than that is amazing, but that's a real outlier. Whilst with lead generation, you can be selling high ticket products or services for $10,000 to $1 million plus, which is quite standard for B2C and B2B. And the ROAS is naturally much higher when you could be getting a 10x to a 1000x. And these are quite standard just for lead generation campaigns. And then you can use the consultation, the lead generation to increase the sales rate. So you can only increase the sales rate on an e-commerce based on the website, even when the conversion rate's low. But when you get lead generation going and you can actually be optimizing the landing page and then you optimize the sales process, you could be getting an even higher conversion rate from that. Now, obviously, these things are significantly different, but this is just purely from a perception of why I notice that lead generation gets better results in e-commerce. You can't compare them. It's comparing apples with oranges. But when we talk about advertising and digital marketing and also Google ads and Facebook ads, we always treat the strategies, or it seems that there's a perception in the market that strategies are transferable across both, which they are, but the strategy's got to align with the business and then the business's results. And this is what this was, once again, was basically just 3 simple reasons why I noticed that lead generation does get better results from Google Ads and other paid advertising than e-commerce. So I'll leave it there. This was just more of a thought experiment and thought sharing, and maybe some thought leadership as well, but I'll leave it there. If you got any questions or thoughts or even your own comments, I'd love to hear them. But remember, like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, share.